All right, guys, if you are here watching this video, I know you saw the title of the video and you're like, what? A new 75-3. This isn't it. I have pictures. The only thing I could get is pictures. I tried to send a GoPro with the guy that sent me the pictures, and he said, I don't know what I'm doing with the GoPro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share in the description what I have heard and found out about the brand new 75-3 that was released today. What's today's date? It is October 18th. It was just released today at a dealer meeting. I have a lot of friends, not because of my YouTube channel. I've known this guy for a long time, but he knows I have a YouTube channel. He knows that you guys want information. So I sent him with a list of questions. Did they change this? Did they change this? What is this? What is this? He was talking to one of the big head honchos while I was sitting there FaceTiming him, and he was walking around the machine. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I got a YouTube guy I'm sharing some video with. So I am going to make a, what do you call that thing? Man, I had it. A slideshow. I'm going to make a slideshow. Sorry, it's been a long day. And hopefully, I mean, he's not here yet. I've got a farmer trying to get all the beans out. But anyways, this is my 75-2. You guys have seen this in all kinds of videos. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to do a slideshow. I'm going to try to do a voiceover. I'm going to scroll through the phone here and see what I have pictures of, and I'm going to try to get it all put together, and then I'm going to have to email myself like 30 pictures, 40 pictures. I have a lot of pictures. Some of them are doubles and triples, but big news. Okay, so I'm going to go over what they've changed, and then I will have a slideshow going as well. So one of the main things that they have changed is the interior. So the washer bottle, if you look at the picture here, I'm going to try to line them up and everything. So if you look at the picture here, the washer bottle's down by your feet instead of above your shoulder, above the cup holder. That'd be nice. I did not ask about the toolbox. I wonder if they got rid of the toolbox. You know, it doesn't say toolbox on the floor, so maybe they got rid of that. The cup holders moved up above your right shoulder. If you see, you have vents. It looks like they totally revamped the HVAC, because look at the vent placement. If you look to on the left side of the picture there is a touch screen, and let me see if I can get you a picture of the touch screen to scroll up. Here's a picture of the touch screen. All right. And then it does have a built-in wide view camera. So if you see the touch screen, how it's got an image on it, that's behind the machine. Let me try to scroll over to the picture of the built-in rear view camera. There's the rear view camera. And they finally came out with an option to put a weight kit on the SVLs. So here's a picture of the weight kit. And then if you look at the machine there, you know how they revamped the boom and stuff, you can see the weight kit on it. That's an open station machine. The big news, you don't have to fight the radiator anymore in the cooling pack. Look at this. Radiator is above the motor, like say a Bobcat or something like that. That's the fuel tank on the back door, like the SSVs. So you have no more anything in your way. So what I see here is way better access. Look at the air filter, fuel filters, top and bottom right there. Oil filter, you don't have to move anything to get to it. You know, it ought to be easy enough to blow those coolers out, I would think. It looks like they unpin and unstack with each other. The fuse panel's right there in the back. The battery's super accessible. And think about all the guys that have problems with the fuel tanks and losing the caps. Now the caps in the back, and I believe that's under the covers. Let me get you a picture of the covers. You can see them in this picture on the left. And now let me get you a picture of them close up. I know I've got one of those. So I assume that is your upper cover. I asked him and he said that's the upper cover for the radiators and other accessible covers. So that one cover there, you can tell it's got a little lock plate on it, the thin skinny one. So I would assume that's so you can unlock it and fill up your machine. That's where the fuel fill is. If you look at this picture, now the 75s, you can actually unlock the, or you can lock and, or you can, you know, engage and disengage the auto bucket level. That's what that little switch is there. Here's a new keypad for your lights and stuff like that. And if you look, let me get you back to, here's the touch screen that's not lit up with the backup camera. If you look at that closely, it says engine start stop. So I would assume well, I think he told me that it is coded. He thought that it was coded, and that's why it's got the push start stop button. Here's the new speaker package on the back, and now you have two charging plug-ins there, and I believe that's right over the cup holder, because that looks like the back window there. He's supposed to be checking and seeing, let's see this picture of the inside of the cab machine that's inside the building. Let's see if we can tell what the windows look like, because I asked him. Here's a picture of the hydraulic guard. It's the same coupler as we're using now, but now they have a coupler guard that bolts onto it. Looks like it's factory. That'd be nice. Here's a picture of the AC controls, and there's your bucket auto level and stuff. That, I believe that'd be your left side. It's hard to tell about the windows, because I really wish that they would make it to where the windows would come out easily. It doesn't look like they come out easily, but if you look really close, they have a knob there that you can turn, and I bet you that is to stall the window in different spots. You can stop the window there in different spots, I bet you is what that is. You have to look really close to see it. But anyways, couple exciting things. I wanted to get it out to you guys. I knew that the machine was coming out for quite a while. I think I hinted around to it a couple times, but hopefully the pictures kind of excite you. They did. I complain about this machine all the time, how doggy it is. The 75-3 does have the hybrid system, just like the 65-2 and the 95 and the 97 had. They both had, or at least, no, the 95 and 97, I believe, have the hybrid system. But it has the hybrid hydraulic system, just like the 65-2. They are not sharing the undercarriage with the 65. It's the same undercarriage, exact same undercarriage as what this machine has, a 75-2, but the -3 will have the hybrid hydraulics. A little tidbit information, so the 75-3, the new one, you can adjust the sensitivity on the hand controls. I didn't know, if you guys don't like the hand controls in your 75-2, you can call your service department and you can actually have them hook up to the computer, and you can, supposedly, he told me that somebody told him this up here, that you can get your controls adjusted in the way you want it, but they have to hook it up to the laptop at the dealer. What else did he tell me? I'm trying to think of everything, because we were FaceTiming a couple times. He was talking to one of the big wigs, all that. One more thing about a 75-2. I know this is a 75-3 video, a 75-2. Remember I told you my right side idler makes noise? Well, I did have an idler go bad over there, and I think it's because it has a lot of movement and it just kept beating that bearing. Putting the new idler in did not stop the banging. Call your dealer. There is a shim service kit for the idler that you can shim your idler and make it not make noise. Call your dealer, talk to the parts department. There is a kit that you can order. I'm ordering it Monday when he gets back in town, my buddy. He's gonna order me the kit, and we are gonna shim it on video, and we'll get you guys confirmation if it stops it or doesn't. It should, because this side definitely has more play in it than what it should. So we're gonna pull the tracks off again. We are gonna shim the idlers as soon as I can get that kit in. Anyways, hopefully that gives you guys enough information. New machines are projected to be out in March, I'm told. A little more information, just a little bit more. Keep watching, just a little bit more. So my buddy's talking to a marketing person at Kubota. I may have an opportunity, if they like my channel enough, and if we get enough views from you guys, that we may be able to try out new machines. So if you want to look at these pictures a bunch of times, I will not feel bad if you go through and watch this video. Try to get this video to blow up. Because the more views I get, the more chance that we get to get machines. Not only machines, what I'd probably do is I'd say, hey, I just want a 75-3 to try, and let me use it on my channel for a little bit. I'd still keep the -2. I'm not going to sell my machine. But they let some influencers that have, I would assume, technical knowledge, and we use it all the time. I push my machine pretty hard. They also want you to couple it with Lampride or Kubota attachments. What do? We brush hog all the time. Let's use a dozer blade. Let's see if we can get a dozer blade to work on a skid loader. I know a lot of people say it won't, but a lot of people have never used a dozer that they put a dozer blade on a skid loader. Even with a dozer, you're not cutting more than, a couple 6 inches. I mean, you're not like taking it and you're moving the earth and spinning it on its axis. But we could use like a 4-in-1 bucket. We could get a couple brush hogs. So you guys help my channel out a little bit. Watch a bunch of views. Send it to your friends. Have them watch the video. Everybody should want to see the pictures of the 75-3. I think it's going to make a big stir in the market. They fixed probably 85% of the problems that I foresee with this machine. They changed. You know what we didn't check? Oh, that switch over there that had bucket, I bet you that's the bucket lock. That's why it had that weird little yellow lock on it. So that's your quick attach. That's your quick attach. They still put it on the wrong side. It needs to be on the right side so you can operate your machine and not have to reach under your arm while you're moving around when you're switching buckets. I know it's a safety thing, but how many people grab your bucket and as you're locking it, you're moving your machine around? I'm not the only one. But that's what that is. So hopefully we can still, I'll have to look at the pictures. Maybe we can still get rid of auto level, because I really don't, I want auto level when I'm loading a dump truck. Every other time I don't want it. But anyways, they moved the washer bottle from up there to down here, it looked like. They've got a speaker set up back here in the back, which is nice. Looks like the AC looked a little nicer. Oh, one-piece cab. He told me it's a one-piece cab. It's a weldment cab. I don't know what, and I guess it still rolls up with one person. You don't have to have like a crane or something to pick it up. But it does have a one-piece cab. Maybe that's for noise and dust intrusion and all that. Rigidity. If it's rigid, you would think that it probably wouldn't vibrate as much and make as much noise. It would keep more sound out. We could only hope. But it does have a one-piece cab. I don't know. I think they changed enough on it. I think it's gonna make waves in the market. But anyways, I don't want to get the video super long. I just wanted to get this out here for you guys. I ran in and I checked YouTube and nobody had nothing yet. I looked on Facebook, nobody had nothing yet. And I'm like, how can this be? I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I asked him and he said, nope, put it out there, let's get it going. So new machines are supposed to come out in March. They're still being made in Japan. If you have a 75-2 on order, I was told the dealer's not getting any more. They're cutting them off. Everybody's going to get a 75-3 now. If you had one on order, there might be a couple -2s trickling in, but I guess they're going to stop production of them and ramp up the 75-3s, and they're really going to ramp up the 65-2s in Gardner. They're literally built an hour from me in Kansas at the plant out there. It's pretty big and amazing. And I'm hoping we're going to get a tour of that place soon. So get this video going, guys, and then maybe we can get you a tour video of the Kubota plant out there where they're making 65s. That'd be amazing. But all the 75-3s are going to be made in Japan and shipped over as of right now, and then they may start making them in Kansas, which is amazing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got enough information out of it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll see what I can get out of my dealer and my buddy. I don't know if we can get you tons of information, but whatever I can get you, I'll get you out. Just like this video, I wanted to get you guys, you know, ramped up. I really think the 75-3 is going to be awesome. Oh, and look at the outside pictures. No more incandescent halogen lights. Or, well, I guess they're halogens, not incandescents. No more bulb lights. LEDs, and they looked really nice. They wrap around the cab and all that. But LED lights. Finally. Finally. Anyways, all right, guys. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I don't know what pricing is yet. He didn't really give me pricing. There's not going to be any deals until everybody gets their first allocated units, I guess. And then after that, maybe you can get a better deal, but it's going to be price set. That's it, I guess, is what's going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please blow it up, blow it up, blow it up, because I would love to have Kubota notice us. I want to try a bunch of attachments, and that way, if you guys have an attachment you want to try, say, hey, let's try to get this. I can forward the comment to him, and maybe we get that attachment. So help me out, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys.